you have every right to be happy as you wish about. So yeah, indeed, since you don't really need to see me, I don't think that's much of a problem. Okay, now back to us. So fortunate before the internet stabbed us in the back, you were saying that you were that your research was focused on the environmental, but also on the human side of herpetology. So how traditional culture of people in South Africa, in combined with science, can combine with science to promote conservation of these animals. And so I was particularly curious. So how do, at least in your study site, so how do people relate with reptiles and amphibians? So what is their consideration of these animals?
It's mixed. I've divided into 10 themes, but I'm just gonna touch on a few. So you have people that sort of love and almost worship snakes, and you have other groups of people that have kinship with snakes. When they see a snake, they consider a snake their totem animal, so it's part of the family, so it can never be harmed. And you have people who consider snakes, frogs, and chameleons, um, and water monitors as a visit from the ancestors. So in that case, the frogs and reptiles are protected. Then somewhere in the middle of the themes, you have people that eat crocodiles, sometimes snakes, sometimes frogs, and in that case, it's there is harm, but it's sort of seasonal because they mostly eat those frogs and reptiles during mating season when there's a lot of them around. And then on the opposite side, you have an absolute dislike for frogs and reptiles. You have geckos that are seen as evil spirits coming into the house. You have snakes when they're seen in the yard. They believe that they were sent by a witch to disrupt the family, or it's an evil spirit. And you have frogs that are sometimes considered to be sent to bring lightning into the house. So it's a bit of a mixed bags, but we can sort of cut up the themes into a sort of a scale where on one side you have beliefs that protect frogs and reptiles. On the other side, you have beliefs that will lead to frogs and reptiles being killed on sight for no reason. Then you have somewhere in the middle where frogs and reptiles are cherished, but they are also eaten. So in that case, you can sort of work along the scale to find new ways of protecting frogs and reptiles within traditional culture, and not just based on modern culture. Because sometimes traditional people will say that you are bringing these laws and you are forcing them onto me without understanding that I have my own laws already.
Yeah, so that's very interesting. Like what you just said, because like I can imagine that these beliefs, these traditions date back to hundreds. Oh wait, here we go again. Okay, this time it should be only an isolated moment though, because yeah, the connection was definitely a lot better than our first try. So in the meantime, I'll turn my video back on so that at least you can see something on the screen. Although, yeah, my face isn't exactly like top tier in sense of things that you might be seeing on your screen. So yeah, maybe right now, yeah, the connection seems. I think Fortunate's connection seems to be coming back, but I'm not really sure. Hmm. Yeah, this is. Yeah, we are both so sorry for this everyone. Like we tried, like fortunate tried everything to stabilize his connection. He turned off any electronic device in his house. He moved to a place where the signal was better and such. But at least for now, it seems that like the internet just won't be on our side again today. I hope to be proven wrong any minute now. Hopefully. Uh, oh, hi, Nas. Great to have you. I didn't even know you were on Haps. I wish I had, but yeah, and I'm actually I'm actually sorry that for this thing. I know how you also appreciate Fortunate's work. Actually, you introduced me to him via Instagram. So yeah, I truly hope you will be able to listen to the rest of this of his interview once his signal comes back. Yeah. He's indeed. I don't think, at least I don't think my connection was the problem. Although it definitely got better once I turned off my video. Like even Fortunate seemed to be way more stable, and yeah, it hung on for much longer than our first attempt, but now it seems to have fallen again, and I don't really know. I don't really know what to do at this point, because we can't just keep everyone here for ages on end and keep tiptoeing between different lives and closing and restarting all the time. So I'd say if Fortunate doesn't come back within a minute or two, I will close the live, and then I will get in touch with him to reschedule the interview to a moment where we can know for sure that everything will work. So let me try to turn off the video again and see if this doesn't work. This doesn't work. All right, so yeah, I think it is not realistic to hope for any like significant change in our situation right now. So it is with a heavy heart that I have to close this live and postpone the interview to still to like a future date. Although I'm sure that Fortunate 2 will be eager to finish what we had literally just started. So I hope he will. I will gladly have him on board again for another interview as soon as he is available. So indeed, before I close this live, I just wanted to give you a heads up for the next episode of the Snakeman's Lair, pending, of course, the continuation of Fortunate's interview, which will feature a truly exceptional guest, world-renowned paleontologist and science communicator, Dr. Jingmai O'Connor from the United States, who will bring us who will bring us on a trip throughout her incredible career, spent digging up fossils and revolutionizing our view of how birds evolved between between the United States and China. So thank you again so much for everyone for tuning in and for your patience in sticking with us and believing that we could turn this interview around. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but I assure you that Fortunate will be back with us to finish this. And again, it will definitely be worth your while. So thank you, and again, apologies from the both of us. And I hope to see you very, very soon, if not at least on April 9th for our interview with Dr. Jingmai O'Connor. So